Hi guys, it's Lana here, and today I want to tell you about a prank that I tried to pull that went horribly wrong. So about a week ago, I embarked on this mission to prank my Instagram followers. It was supposed to be fun, it was supposed to be lighthearted, and in a way it was kind of an experiment to see what my followers preferred and what the population in general preferred, especially on social media. My mission was to find out whether people preferred coloured hair or naturally coloured hair, and did they prefer blonde curls over darker curls. I had this idea in my head that people were drawn to curls that were different to the norm. So you see a lot of curly hair is dark like mine, that's very common, and it's not as common to see light coloured curly hair or curly hair that has been highlighted without damaging the curl and that kind of thing. Admire it, and people really see it as something they want, because a lot of people won't colour their hair because they're worried about damaging the curl pattern and that kind of thing. I wondered if people on the internet would be more drawn to my images if my hair was blonde. So the start of this week was all exciting, all giggles, all just fun and games. It's all shits and giggles until somebody giggles and shits, as they say. So I guess somebody giggled and shit. So my plan is to trick Instagram into believing that my hair is blonde for an entire week. I was so tempted to dye my hair in the past before because I thought that that would maybe get more likes or something like that on Instagram. I used to have blonde highlights, and that was when my Instagram and YouTube was first picking up and first taking off. That's when I started everything. I used to really accentuate that. Sometimes I just wonder, like, how would the internet react if my hair was blonde? So that's what we're gonna do. I'm not really gonna do it, that's the thing. We are going to employ Photoshop. Not Photoshop because I haven't downloaded it. So we're going to use befunky.com. We're going to post the photos on Instagram. We are going to see what my audience thinks. The people who already know me, we're going to see what they think of the transformation. And we're going to see if we find any new people on Instagram because of my change of hair color. And honestly, I'm so curious to find out. First things first is I'm going to need to take some photos. I need to take photos in order to fool people. I can't be using photos that people have seen in the past before. I can't be using photos that tell people what point in time it was taken. So I can't use any of the photos from Korea, I can't use any of the photos from Vienna, Tokyo, and I can't use old photos because people can pinpoint those in time and they'll know it's fake. So we need to take new photos, maybe even with some new clothes. We need to make the blonde hair stand out. So you know, quite often I wear white. I wear white a lot. The reason why I do that so much is honestly because it's contrast to my hair. The black hair contrasts to the white, it makes it stand out better. So people who are looking for curly hair content, they're looking for somebody who can give them advice on curly hair, or they're just looking for some inspiration or something like that, they will see my photo. It will stand out because the black hair is against the white. So for this, I'm probably gonna have to wear some darker clothes because we need the blonde to pop against the black. That's my first little Instagram tip. Contrast, making things pop. Okay, highlights and contour, it's basically the same thing. Okay, let's go. Okay, so guys, I'm back. This is literally just like a little crop top. This is the first thing that I could find. I actually really like it a lot. It's so basic. We need to take some good photos, and also I need to take it with like a good enough lighting so that it's photoshoppable, because you know, like if it's too dark or whatever, it's gonna look so fake if I try to photoshop it, because the color is just not gonna go light enough. My hair is black and we have to try and make this look blonde. I'm gonna take some photos on this DSLR right now because the colors will be so much more crisp, so much more pixels, which made things easier to Photoshop. Honestly, am I gonna post this right now? Like, I have spent the longest time umming about this, like deciding whether or not I actually want to do this, because I have this fear, that you guys are just gonna think that I'm a liar. So many things could go wrong, and obviously my Photoshop skills are not that good, so I've had to spend a long time trying to come up with something that looks legit enough that enough people will be fooled. I'm just gonna post it. I have a caption in mind, so like genuinely, like I've had this quote in my head ever since I saw it. The trouble is, you think you have time. It's such a simple thing to say, but honestly, it spoke volumes to me. I mean, it's what made me book my flights to America, and it's what makes me kind of want to dye my hair now, because like, you think you have time to do this crazy thing or do that crazy thing. Do you think you have time? You really don't. So I think that that fits quite well with this post, because it's kind of like, the trouble is, you think you have time. I felt inspired to dye my hair. You better be nice. Like, even if you know that it's a joke, even if you know that it's a prank, please don't roast me. Like, I'm just trying to see something. The trouble is, you think you have time. Do that thing you've always wanted to do while the sun is still shining for you. That rhymes. Okay, Maybe that might distract people. Hashtag curls. Although my curls do not look like they're popping, but I'm gonna hashtag curls anyway. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna share. This is so scary. Oh, you guys are gonna roast me. I know you are. Ah! Oh my gosh, I hit share. Ah! It's up. Oh my gosh, you guys are gonna know. You're smart. I know you're gonna know. Oh my gosh, it got a whole bunch of likes already. I'm sure there's so many people who must just follow my page, or they just see my photos and they're not actually reading my captions, or they just don't actually care about me that much. So they will probably just see it and they probably won't zoom in or anything. They might even just hit like and just be like, oh, blonde curly hair. I like blonde curly hair. And they won't actually think any more into it than that. Eve Abdullah says, she was the first comment, and she says, ah, so pretty. There's like no hint there that she might know that this is an edit or something. Nobody so far has revealed that they think this is an edit. I feel like we're getting a really mixed reaction. Like, so many people are just buying it straight away. There's one person, Nani Parducci, literally just like bought it and then went straight on to the next thing. Like, was like, wow, this looks so cool, please make a video about this. And then commented also, have you ever tried flaxseed gel? So I'm assuming you've bought it, like you've just accepted that as part of your life. Like, Lana has blonde hair now. Anyway, have you tried flaxseed gel? Sorelli girl, like, I remember everyone that has ever won a giveaway, I remember you, because we have to talk through DM. You guys have to send me your address. I always write up like a personal message to my giveaway winners, and I always choose my giveaway winners personally. So I remember Sorelli, and she has just asked me, did you dye your hair? Now we have a problem. Because I don't want to lie to Sorelli. I don't want to flat out lie to anybody. So today is a new day. Today is Monday. My first post went up yesterday. Here's the results of yesterday's post. The post has been up for 22 hours. On a regular post, I usually gain about 2,000 likes in a day. This post has almost double. This post has almost 4,000 likes. There's a couple of reasons why that could be. One is because I've got blonde curls. Theory is that the general public prefers blonde curls over darker curls, or people prefer unnatural color over natural color. Theory 2 is that it's literally just shock value, because most of the people who have liked this post are my followers, so they know that my hair is black. Maybe the likes literally just come because you're shocked, not necessarily because you like one color over the other. There are a lot of comments, a lot more than I usually get. A few people have asked me if I've dyed my hair, and they seem to be asking out of genuine curiosity instead of like trying to catch me out, so I'm not sure. And there is one person, I saw it last night, Donna Sagedale, says, this is 100% Photoshop, you guys, but still pretty. Oh my god. Thanks, girl, for exposing me in a soft way. Right, now let's post the next one. Strong caption could make or break this next post. So what's the caption gonna be? My caption is gonna be cringy AF, but I think it's probably the best thing I can come up with right now. Golden hair and a golden heart is gonna be the final thing. Ding, posted it. The likes are coming in. Oh my gosh, what are the comments gonna be? I'm scared. Like, this is the second post now. I feel like somebody's gonna expose me. Now with this post, we can see, like, was it just shock value? Because you guys are not gonna be shocked this time, because this is the second time I've posted now with blonde hair. So if you're not shocked, are you still gonna prefer it over my previous hair color? Let's find out. After a couple of posts, I realized that people were not taking it so well. So I was already worried about my comments. Some people believed it right away. Some people wanted an explanation, and some people were calling bullshit as soon as I dropped the photo. So for those people, I just wanted to, you know, brush it all off. I knew it wasn't hate. I also kind of felt a bit bad for the people that believed it, because I knew I was pulling the wool over people's eyes. My followers are people who I really care about, and I don't like lying to my followers, and I didn't realize it was going to feel like that. I didn't realize so many people were going to believe it, and if they did believe it, I didn't know it was going to make me feel that way. I didn't realize it was going to feel like a lie. Crazy that you guys are falling for this. Like, 99% of people fell for it. The likes are coming in fast. Danny Parducci.n, you are lying to me. She says, awesome, so shiny and pretty. Girl, where is it shiny? It looks like a haystack. And then I had a few comments. People knew it was for a video. They've seen this type of video going around and they knew it was like that. And some people are just calling straight Photoshop. They know. And Amazing said, you can't just upload a photo like this and not explain it. So I was having a tough time trying to explain it, because I didn't want want to outright lie on my caption and say that I've coloured my hair or I've dyed my hair, so I was just kind of trying to do normal captions without trying to make anything like a big announcement or anything like that, because I knew it was a lie and I didn't want to do that to you guys. So for the next post, I did go a bit further and I said golden hair, golden heart, which I thought was cute. I mean, I'm not saying I dyed my hair, I'm just saying the hair in the pic is golden, because that's true enough. Hayin said why I feel like this is Photoshop, and Jasmine says might be for a video. So you guys are on it, you know. Everybody else is like dropping hearts, everyone else is being lovely, but yeah, at this point some people realize that this is going to be for a video. Somebody else said, what's going on here? Frameon, who I know is really active in my likes and my comments, is usually a supporter, literally just said no, full stop, just no. So that to me made me feel like, oh wow, like by doing this prank, I've already managed to turn somebody who was a supporter now into somebody who's not willing to support this. So that was a red light, and I knew that something was going wrong. And on that day, I actually also posted some pictures from my sister's baby shower, because I went out to a baby shower that day. We took lots of photos, and I thought, you know, I want to post pictures of this because it was a really nice day, but in all of the photos, my hair was black. So I really quickly had to edit another photo, get my hair looking blonde as I could. I literally scribbled hair on because the photo was so low quality that by the time I'd lightened my hair, it was just mush. Like there was nothing there. There was like no pixels. There was no like visual information. So I had to like literally draw the hair on. It looked so bad. But let me just tell you, I posted that to my story. Cedric texted me and said, did you color your hair? I literally told him, no, it's for a prank video for YouTube. And he screenshotted my story post from the baby shower and said, you can't lie to me. I've seen you at the baby shower. And I was like, okay. Like I literally told you, like if you want to keep your eyes closed then do, but I literally told you. So then he's like, oh, when did you do it? And I said, Saturday. And now he thinks my hair is blonde. I think he still thinks my hair is blonde until he'll see this video go up. Stupid boy, I literally told him. Then I posted my third photo, and by this point I already didn't want to post this picture because I knew something was going wrong. The problem was I was losing followers. Both of these pictures did pretty well for likes. Like the second one did okay, like it got, at the moment it has 2,152, which is pretty standard for my pictures. I mean, actually if you go back, like some of the other ones have like 5,000 likes, so it's really not, it's not like unusual, it's not like, it's kind of in the average for what I usually get. So that made me think, okay, the last photo was just a shock value photo. That's the reason it like performed well, is because of shock value. Among my followers, 95% of the people that interacted with my photo were already following me. So that tells me that by having blonde hair doesn't mean that I'm going to get on the explore page or anything like that, because when you're on the explore page, that's when people that aren't following you start to interact with your posts. So I knew that my photo was not reaching the explore page. So we come to the third post. I've seen the comments. Everybody knows. People either know it's a prank or they know that I've either used wax instead of bleach, and I didn't even know what wax was. I was like, wax, like what the hell is wax? I had to Google it, and then I posted this picture right here. I said, why you gotta be so cute, it's impossible to ignore you. So that's actually supposed to be an Ariana Grande lyric, and then after I posted it I realized I quoted her wrong. So it's supposed to be, why'd you have to be so cute? And I said, why you gotta be so cute? Why'd you have to be so cute? It's impossible to ignore you. I had a lot of questions about my hair change. What do you think it is? Bleach, wax, magic? I'm posting a video about it in a few days. So this was not supposed to be like an outing myself. I was not supposed to be exposing myself. I was literally just putting the question to you guys because it was quite obvious that a lot of you already knew that this was a prank, or you knew it wasn't bleach, it wasn't real hair dye, maybe it was wax. Then I just put in the end, I'm posting a video about it in a few days, and that was not supposed to be the like giving it away. That was supposed to just be like, I'm posting a video about it. It might be the story about how I bleached it and colored it. It might be a story about wax. It might be a prank video, you don't know. The first comment was from someone saying, what hair color is that? So I think they thought it was like a box dye or something like that. Sorelli says, I think it's wax with a little bit of magic, and most of the comments are just saying it's wax. Wax, wax, I'm guessing wax, definitely wax. Wax and love, you look so pretty and I think it's wax. Swirl Caramel just says wax. Curly D Jin says, very pretty, I think it's wax. Bookish Life says, I think it's wax. Literally everybody thought it was wax, and some people just said they don't know anything about hair color, so they'll just guess that it's magic. So I kind of felt happier with this post because I felt like I was being a little bit more honest with you guys. I think honestly some of you thought I was crazy at that point. Some of you thought that I was just like photoshopping my hair thinking no one was gonna notice. Like, you literally thought I had lost my mind. And so that's what was worrying me. I think people had thought that I had snapped. People thought that I was just now gonna be somebody who photoshops the crap out of her photos, pretends to be blonde for the clout, and people were not into it. So people started dropping off. People started unfollowing, and that was something I had not predicted. I didn't know that that was going to happen. All sorts of people were commenting. Be What You Want even commented, and she is somebody who I have always loved her curls. She genuinely has colored curls, right? And she even started commenting on these pictures and she said love it. And at that point I was like, no, because here is somebody, here's like some of my hair idols commenting on my post because she thinks I've colored my hair, she loves the color of my hair, and at some point I realized I'm gonna have to reveal that this is fake. Like, what is she gonna think of me? What is anyone gonna think of me when they realize that this was all fake? I was trying to get to 76,000 followers on Instagram for the longest time. I finally reached 76, and then I started building my way up to 77. It's always just, I always have it in my mind, like I always go like thousands at a time. I'm like, all right, we're on 76 now, let's get to 77. And I noticed that we got to 77.2. Then I woke up and we were on 76.1 again. People are always following, so if people are following but it's decreasing, that means people are unfollowing at a faster rate than what people are following. Are you following? People who had been my loyal supporters were turning away from me, and that's when I knew that we were in a dire situation. Far from the blonde, sunny, summery pictures that I had been posting, we were now in a dark, stormy scenario. All because I became a faker. So I think lots of people who followed me, they knew it was for a video, or lots of people, they knew that maybe I was going to try out the wax product and review it, which I am thinking of doing now because actually you guys taught me about the wax, so now I really want to review it. A lot of you guys thought maybe I was just messing around or just having fun, but I think all of those people that unfollowed, they either felt betrayed, they thought that they were following somebody who has natural hair and was doing natural curly hair care, and I always said I would never bleach my hair, so maybe they felt betrayed in that sense. Maybe they just felt like they didn't want to follow me because I seemed like a crazy person. I seemed like the sort of person who thought I could just post wildly photoshopped things and try to pass them off as real. Like, you don't want to be following someone like that. Like, I wouldn't want to follow somebody who was posting things that are obviously photoshopped in a bad way. You know, like, you can have fun with Photoshop, but if I'm trying to like, oh look, my hair's blonde now, yeah, my hair's blonde, you don't want to follow that. And I think maybe some people just don't like colored hair. Like, maybe people just followed me because I had black hair and they didn't want to subscribe to that. But also I do think that like when I colored, like when I changed it all, it made my hair look like really frizzy, and it took a lot of definition out of my hair. I think hair looks a lot shinier when it's black, and then when you make it light, it loses a lot of shine. So maybe people thought my hair was really unhealthy or something, I don't know. So the conclusions of this online social experiment are that people did respond well. A lot of people responded very well to the pictures, but ultimately the result was a negative one because we lost more followers than we gained. We betrayed the trust of a lot of our followers, a lot of the squad. It made me feel kind of bad, and it made me feel on edge, like I was gonna get exposed all the time. I started getting worried about going out and people seeing me, and I didn't post on my story very much because I had black hair and you guys couldn't see it. So I had a whole bunch of events that I went to and stuff like that, and I couldn't post about it because you guys would see that my hair was not blonde. So I feel like I missed out on that connection with you guys because I couldn't share what I was doing with you. I couldn't speak to you. I couldn't give you like daily updates. I actually saw Gigi. I saw Honey Blonde Gigi. She posted on one of the photos and she was like, I think that the hair is not actually colored. And I was like, and she was like, and then I saw her on Friday and she was like, and I was like, ah. I'm glad the jig is up. I'm glad I don't have to pretend to be blonde anymore. I know that you guys are smart I know it. I know you guys are smart and you can see Photoshop a mile off. After doing this, I've kind of got the color bug. Like this picture in particular makes me want to color my hair. I really want my hair this color now. So you never know. Next time you see this on the gram, it might be real, but not today, not today. The moral of the story is to be honest. And for me and my confidence, I realized that actually people would just prefer to see the real me than a Photoshop version of me or an edited version of me. And I'm sure that if I did color my hair truthfully, and if I did show you the truth of me coloring my hair, I'd probably have a positive reaction. But the fact that it was fake, I think is what led to the negative reaction. I think that it was difficult to try and pull off a blonde look and make it look real. So I think the people that unfollowed probably knew it was fake. That's probably how this ended up being so negative. Be real, be honest with people. As long as you can do that, then they will accept the real you, and the real you is absolutely perfect and absolutely fine the way you are. You don't need editing, you don't need to color your hair if you don't want to. The best version of yourself is the version that you love to be. So here we are. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks again so much for watching. Please leave me a comment down below. Tell me what kind of video you would like to see next, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Sorry.